Hello. I want to take a minute to do a little brainstorming with you, let you know what I've been thinking about when it comes to this series, right? And what I'm gonna do moving forward. Um, so what I really love the idea of is at some point ending this series in preparation for a series called Bulk Style. Because the idea of this is like I don't really know how I'm gonna do this, and this is me learning with this like bulk mentality, right? That's why it's called bulk theory. So once I'm confident enough, I want to reiterate my whole store, right? And literally wipe it. But before I do that wipe, make a big list. Like we're talking about like 200,000 items and be really picky with those items. So take like the next couple of months, not adding new listings, but making this list of items that I've applied everything that I've learned so far to, and I really think about like getting rid of the keywords and being really efficient and getting rid of all the items that have made problems for me and made situations that I had to spend time dealing with, getting rid of all of those that I've faced up until this point in this big list, right? And so then I'll start this new series, which I'm probably going to call bulk style or something like that instead of bulk theory, right? The first episode will be showing you my eBay account with no items in it whatsoever. Like completely blank slate, right? Obviously, since my account is it's big, like it's not like I'm just starting over. Building the account is the valuable thing. The items themselves aren't as important. And as long as I've established history with PayPal, and when I reiterate, it doesn't just suddenly put me further than I've gotten now, I'm going to be fine, right? And I'll be running at a much more efficient kind of pace at that point. So I'll be able to scale, and I'm pretty sure I would be able to handle up to 200,000 items working alone with no virtual assistants. And from that point, that's when I'd probably start actually looking into training a virtual assistant or something to operate in like the bulk methodology, right? Because the idea is that I want to show you guys directly how long it takes items to produce sales. Because that's something that, like, I think it's hard to develop a concept of, is because definitely when you post an item, there's this chance that it's going to sell because it's shown in, like, new items, right? But then if it doesn't sell in that chance, then it's not completely listed properly. It takes, like, a month or 2 months or 3 months, an ambiguous questionable amount of time for it to mature, and then it's more likely to produce a sale. But like fathoming that time space is so like that is tough, right? But if I start with 0 items and then I just post 10,000 and I show you that whole process, you know what I mean? Obviously I won't show all the specific details, but what I will show is each step I make. So it'll be like, all right, this is the empty account. Okay, now, day 2, day 3, whatever, we've posted 10,000 items to Hydra. Have we gotten our first sale yet? I don't know. How long will it take to get a sale? I don't know. I have no idea. But the goal would be to post a whole bunch. What I'd probably do is I'd aim to get to 50K in quantity in this new format store. And then once that I was confident that I wasn't growing it too fast, where I was just like getting a ridiculous eBay bill and not getting sales, right? Then I would want to aim to grow it to 200,000 items and then see what that's like, But who knows? This is all just theoretical, right? These are the things I'm thinking about. And I know that I do want to do another series when this one ends, applying everything that I've learned from this series, right? So this series would probably show me making that big list of items, what I'm doing as I'm doing that, and then it would end as I delete all of the items on the store, right? And then you can just see the sales just disappear. I think that I understand that that's when it comes to like making a business, obviously that's not ideal, but I have to be detached. I think it's incredibly important that you can't just like cling on to things. You have to get in the habit of letting go and reiterating until you know things so well that you can just, it's going to work. You don't doubt it because you have the experience, right? It's all about getting that experience. That is what you should care about, especially when you're starting off. It doesn't matter what sales you get. none of that really actually matters, because those sales aren't going to be the sales that bring you the income that you need. What those sales are going to give you is the experience. And that experience is what matters. That is ultimately what determines if you succeed or fail. So, like, are you able to get experience about dropshipping on a regular basis and integrate it into your life, right? So, that was a little bit of a tangent, but so now I've talked to you about this concept of what the next series will be. So, that's one thing I've been thinking of. I'm going to do a couple more videos now, so stay tuned. Bye.